Kevin Durant and the Suns dropped Game 1 at home to the Clippers last night. Final score 115-110, despite the Suns being 8-point favorites. Now, even with this L, the Suns still favored to win the West. Shannon, how much pressure do you think is on KD for Game 2?
The pressure always goes to the best player.
Yep.
People believe Kevin Durant is the best player on the team. They figure he's one of the 5 best players in the NBA. And they were universally regarded once he got there as the team that's going to represent the West. And so, unfortunately for him, the pressure falls on his shoulders. I think that pressure needs to be Chris Paul needs to do a better job.
Agreed.
7 points ain't going to cut it. But at this point, for me, Skip, I think DeAndre Ayton needs to be the 3rd best player. Mm-hmm. And yesterday, he didn't play like the 3rd best player. I got what I got. Kevin Durant was, a rebound short away from triple-double.
He was.
Book gave me tremendous numbers. They don't really have anybody that could guard Kawhi. Skip, at some point, you just got to concede Kawhi his numbers. And I got to do something with the others.
Yep.
Make sure they don't go off. And nobody really went off. They just got second chance after second chance after second chance points. 15 offensive rebounds is too many.
You lose. Yep.
Skip, they're not
Agreed.
a big. Skip, if Milwaukee gets 15 offensive rebounds, you figure Giannis, Brook Lopez, Bobby Portis, Chris Middleton. Skip, you can understand that. But when you look at this team and their guys Zubas, and they're basically playing Nicholas Batum, Kawhi, Zubas, Eric Gordon, and Russell Westbrook.
Yep.
Then they come in with Powell, a guard, Man, a guard, Bones Highland, a guard,
Yep.
Mason Plumlee. Mason Plumlee came off the bench and gave you more minutes, gave you more rebounds than Ayton.
He's a pretty good player, but go ahead. Yeah, I agree.
Yep,
I got it. It's DeAndre Ayton we're talking about.
Yes. Number 1 overall pick, right?
Okay, yeah.
I need number 1 overall pick. I'm thinking Elijah Wan. I'm thinking Ewan. I'm thinking David Robinson. I'm thinking LeBron, Kareem. When you go that, I mean, he was like consensus number 1.
He was.
And he was in the draft with Luka. He went over Luka.
He did.
So I need more from him. But yes, unfortunately, the pressure is going to fall on Kevin Durant because he's the best player. And the best player always, but even though I thought Kevin Durant had an outstanding game, he needs to give me more in the 4th quarter. It's not good enough to take 1 shot.
No.
Give me 5. Give me 6, 7. For me, Kevin Durant can't shoot enough shots because of the efficiency in which he shoots the basketball.
Yep.
So if he shoots 30 shots, okay. If he shoots 30 shots, Kevin Durant would average 50 points a game. Shooting the percentage that he does, I already know he's going to give me 50 points.
Okay, I got it. To your point, the stat that screams validation to your point is, would you believe the home team, the Phoenix Suns, shot 48% from the floor last night? Would you believe the visitors shot only 44%? The Clippers shot 44%. But check out the attempts. The Clippers shot 93 times to the home team's 82 times. It's because of those offensive rebounds. Another chance, another chance, another chance, and another chance. And you're going to cash some of them, or you're going to get to the free throw line, right?
Yes.
Back to Kevin Durant. Here we go again. The weight of the NBA world is now on his slender shoulders. But I've seen this before. I saw it in the finals back in 2017, 2018, when everybody said, how dare you leave Russ behind in Oklahoma City and join forces with that team that you had down 3-1. And Kevin went to the NBA Finals and said, well, watch this. And he took over 2 Game 3s in LeBron's house and won back-to-back Finals MVPs. Is he capable of doing that? You better believe he is. I'm going to make the case, and I did pick the Suns to win it all. I think last night was exactly what they needed to recenter and refocus themselves, because there's a little bit of an optical illusion that Kevin walked in the door, he played 4 games, and then he was gone again off some freak injury before the game, and then he played 4 more games, and they won all 8 of them. But they haven't had that many reps with Kevin Durant. So that's the X factor here. Can they figure it out on the fly? Because you know, and I know, when this stuff starts happening, when you're playing the Los Angeles Clippers featuring Kawhi Leonard, everything's going to be different. The stress is going to be different. Things are going to happen during the game that have not happened to you in the 8 games that you won.
And I think the thing, Skip, if you look at the coach, Ty Lue.
Okay.
Do one thing about a Ty Lue team, he's going to have them ready to play, Skip.
Right, I got it. And Monty does not like to double. It's like, we're going to play you straight up, and if you're that good, you're that good. And finally, down the stretch, the last 4 minutes, he started sending a second player. Kawhi, because you got to
get the ball out of his hands. Yeah.
You got to at least make it hard on him, because he won't even give the ball up. He'll try to beat both of them.
Yeah, and at that point in time, Skip, but see, the problem that you run into is that if you wait too late, he's got a rhythm. It doesn't matter if you send it. It's almost like he's still playing one-on-one because the basket is so big to him.
Yeah.
He didn't even see the double coming. He just elevated and just...
He's out of his mind.
Yes.
And I will show you this also. On playoff experience, Kawhi's played 136 playoff games. It's a lot. Now, Kevin's played 156, so he's played 20 more games, but still 136, nothing to sneeze at.
No.
Kawhi knows what it feels like.
Right.
He knows that they're in the catbird seat in game 2,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And yet, when we talk about pressure on Kevin, he doesn't like to have pressure. He doesn't. He tries to shrug it off. I just want to hoop. I just want to work on my craft. No, not now.
No.
You have to win the basketball games, because you said you went there to try to help Chris win his first ring.
Right.
Okay, here we go.
Skip, the reason why pressure goes because everybody believes he swings the pendulum of power wherever he goes. Skip, when he went to Brooklyn, who was favorite? When he went to Golden State, who's the favorite? He goes to the Sun, who's the favorite? So when you swing the pendulum of power like he does, obviously the pressure is going to come.
Game 2, you're a 7-point home favorite.
Wow.
And the odds makers have not wavered. You're still favored to win the West. Okay? What did Kevin do just a year ago in the postseason? He flamed out.
Yeah, guess what?
It was all-time ignominious for Kevin bleeping Durant. He went 26-6-6 in the 4 games that they lost in a row to Boston, but he shot 39% from the floor and 33% from 3. He looked overmatched against Ime Udoka's defense.
Yeah,
right?
but you got to realize he hadn't won a playoff game since Game 5 against Milwaukee.
Okay.
They lost 6 and 7. They got swept last year, and they just lost.
You got it. What did Kevin do during this regular season? He did something no human has ever done. No mortal has ever done this before. He shot 55% from the floor. He shot 40% from 3 and 90% from the free throw line. Never has anyone ever gone up to 55, 40, and 90. It's almost inhuman. Well, that ratchets up the pressure. So expectation that you say can kill.
Yeah.
It's going through the roof of that arena in Phoenix.
It's just so hard, Skip, because he plays the right way. He's not a guy. He's not like Jordan or Kobe would try to take the game over by scoring.
Nope.
He looks at it like, I'm gonna make the right play. Okay, they're coming with the double. They're coming with the triple. Let me pass the ball in the book. Let me pass. Somebody's got a better shot than me forcing a shot.
Okay.
But I just think the thing is, even if they be doubling you, one shot in the fourth quarter is not nearly enough.
It's not enough. Okay. This is just me. If Ty Lue comes out and puts Russ on KD right out of the box because of the past bad blood between them, it's just something, it distracts Kevin.
Right.
It's like, what are you doing? Well, you have to scrap your game plan. You have to go post up and say,
put him on the block.
give me the ball.
Yeah.
I'm 7 feet tall. He's 6'3".
But that's really not his game.
Okay,
Skip.
but you got to. It's what the strategy is going to call for. It's what, you know what? It shouldn't be Kevin's point of view. It should be Chris Paul's to say, Kevin, there. Chris Paul has to take the game over in management of game. He needs to orchestrate for Kevin because in a great way, Kevin will blend as well as any superstar ever.
Right.
Kevin is as unselfish as any scorer we've ever seen. Well, you need to make him more selfish. You need to feature him early. You need to get him off early, get the crowd into it early, and get him cooking. Because to your point, he should have scored 50 last night.
Right.
And he wound up with what, 27? Okay, 27.
I think the thing is, Skip, plus, you got a much better player in Kevin Durant, but you lost your defensive presence with Bridges.
Okay,
He's the guy that you would put on Kawhi and says, okay, I need you to pester him. I need you to bother him.
What would have happened. Okay, but listen, Torrey Craig is not that bad.
He got in foul trouble. He got in foul trouble. That really probably threw him off. And now you got other guys trying to guard him, and they let Kawhi get a rhythm. Skip, you know these guys, they're too skilled. You let them get a rhythm, it's good night.
Okay. They've got people down the bench who can score the basketball. They got Terrence Ross. They got T.J. Warren. Terrence Ross barely played. T.J. didn't play. These are buttons you can push to turn the tide in this series because, to your point, they always push the Norman Powell button, and he comes in and just hurts you. You know, he's just a natural-born scorer.
But look at Kevin Durant played 45 minutes. The game is only 48 minutes long.
Okay.
Book played 43 minutes.
Okay.
Chris Paul played 39 minutes.
Okay, fine. I'm cool with all that. But in 45 minutes, how many shots did Kevin take?
Skip.
15 shots in 45 minutes. It's ridiculous.
You think Kevin Durant, let's just say for the sake of argument, you think he could go 7 games for 45 minutes?
He's in pretty good shape. I don't know that minutes bother him that much. I really don't. He's one who likes to play minutes.
That's a lot.
Okay, well,
And Chris Paul skipped playing 39 minutes.
Yeah. Well, I don't think his arm was very sore from shooting the basketball because Russ missed more shots than Kevin took.
Yes.
That's impossible. And Russ's team won the basketball game because Russ made all the key plays down the stretch.
You got to keep him out the glass. I'm sure Monty's going to be preaching
today
and tomorrow.
Yes.
We've got to keep these guys off the glass.
And it starts with Chris because Chris is probably going to be guarding him down the stretch.
Yep.
Chris, you got to get your butt into it.
You got to find him.
You just got to get your butt in and just
because he's going to the rim. He's attacking the glass. Now you might get some runouts.
Yeah.
But if you don't box him out, if you don't put a body on him, he's gonna get the board.
I know it's funny because I'm not sure he's supposed to be back for the Clippers. It seems like Russ should be, and he's attacking like he's 7 feet tall.
He's going to get it. Yep.
Lord have mercy. This is a huge night for Kevin Durant. I'm afraid they need him to score 40 to win this game.
Skip, I hate to tell you, but this is a must win for your Suns.
Well, it is. No, I'll buy that. It's not over and completely out, but in the big picture, realistically, they got to win this game.
You can't feel comfortable if your team loses this game.
All right. Well, I'm here to say they will not lose this game.
Oh, they will. They won't, huh?
You want anything on it?
I don't want nothing. I don't want nothing. You know, my team sit pretty right there.
It's sitting real pretty. Yep. But
my team sit pretty.
Okay, but at some point your team is going to have to face the Suns, and then we'll have a
y'all gonna
conversation.
have to face. Y'all have to face us.
Oh, I think it's vice versa.
You know, the sun sets in the west.
Does it? Really?
You know,
That means it's going to set on you.
I just said the sun sets in the west.
Sit on your head, right? Okay.
Like Draymond said, don't let go get number 5. Don't let go get number 5. That's all I'm saying.
Draymond didn't say that. Draymond said, don't let us win another bleeping championship, and I'm not. I don't think the Kings are going to let you win a bleeping championship.
Well, good. I'm talking about go.
Yeah.
Don't let him win one.
Huh. Really? Huh. Well, he won't.
Oh, he won't. Okay.
You don't have to worry about that.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I'm positive about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You and I are going to have a little conversation about 2 weeks.
If KD doesn't take care of him, Embiid will.
Embiid ain't going nowhere.
Yep. He's going all the way home.
Okay.
Yep.
Celtics look real good, though. Celtics look real good, didn't they? Celtics look real good, didn't they?
Celtics? Against little Maestro? Are you kidding?
OJT and JB, the law firm look real good.
They should against that team.
Yeah. They're working after hours.
Y'all are going to have to start getting some dew on these big comments. Put your money where your mouth is.
I think I just won 2 more cases on Friday night.
Man, really?
I'm good.
I can't believe the Heat. I can't believe Chicago.
Yeah, I can.
Let them go on a 17-4 run to close the game.
Yep.
We got to move on. We got to go over to the East because Ja wasn't the only superstar to have a terrible injury. Also, Giannis. Is it going to keep him from reaching the finals? Got to get your take when we come back.